Hi guys, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited today to bring you my latest Digis. I worked on these for days and days basically, well, ages and ages, sorry. And I'm really excited to share them with you guys. Basically, they're called my Curators collection. And there are 3 different styles of sets at the moment. I may add to them because obviously, you know, being a Curators collection, they could consist of all sorts of different things. But I really hope that you love them as much as I do. So I just want to share them with you and show you what you get. And then we'll have a bit of a play with them. Sorry, let me just move that. It's a kind of double up. Oops, so was that. You come on thinking you're all prepared and then only to find that you're not at all. So basically, there are 3 different collections. There is a botanical, an entomology and an ornithology collection. So if I show you them one at a time, I also have done some background pages that would hopefully be pretty generic in that they would pick up elements from all of the 3 collections. So there'd be very much kind of a mix and match type set of background pages. So if I show you the collections first, and we'll do them one at a time. So the first one is the botanical collection, and you get all these different lovely elements. There are a few little fancy kind of words down the side as well, but you've got a variety of colours and styles. And then this is the second page. Again, more different styles and variety. I'm so sorry, they're obviously portrait, and so trying to fit them in on the screen is tricky to say the least, so I do apologise. A few of them have got little names on them, only a few, mainly because I didn't really know what most of the flowers were and I didn't want to put the wrong name on them. But they're really, really, really pretty. Then you have a third page, which is a repeat of those 2 pages but done in much smaller size. I'm aware that obviously, you know, some people like to create much smaller items than I do. I can't really work with small and fiddly, but I have included these for those guys who obviously like smaller sizes. This is the bit that I'm really excited about, however. Each collection comes with its own little file folder in which to store all of your pieces. So if I just show you, for instance, the botanical one, which I have, you know, cut out and assembled, I've obviously inked it up so it looks nice and vintage. So that is how to store all of your fussy cut pieces when you've cut them all out. And if I just show you, this is them cut out. So there's a good stack there. I don't know how many pieces, I haven't actually counted, but there's a lot of pieces there, so plenty of pieces to, you know, use on all of your different projects. And as I say, you've got a variety of colours and sizes and styles, so you would hopefully have, you know, something to fit a lot of different projects there. And then this little file folder, I thought it's great. You could take it out with you and things like that. Just pop it into your bag. If you just kind of use a bulldog clip to hold it closed, your pieces wouldn't really fall out. And then obviously to store it at home, these are just merely suggestions. Please don't think that I'm, you know, telling everyone this is how to store them. But this could obviously slot straight into one of those like photo boxes or anything. Or if you've got some of these big bulldog clips, you could clip it on like that. And if you've got some hooks, you could just hook it on to like a notice board or onto your wall, you know. I mean, it's hard to demonstrate on camera, but so that's the storage kind of situation. So I'm really excited because I thought it was a really lovely way to keep everything together, and then you'd just be able to pull this out and all your pieces are contained within. So that's the botanical one. The next one I want to share with you is the ornithology. So obviously the ornithology one, birds, so exactly the same. You've got the wonderful storage folder to keep it all in. And this one, obviously you can see I haven't cut it out. So you just cut it out, fold these and glue them in. And then you can ink it up and it all looks, you know, lovely and vintage. I didn't put anything on here because obviously if you wanted to then use these for something else, all you need to do is stick a, something else over the picture, and then you can write your own words in for, what you're storing in them. So I thought they were nice and versatile, and yeah, very excited to share them. So these are the pages that you get with your ornithology kit. So you've got these gorgeous birds here. On the second page, you've got these ones here, and then you've just got a couple of words down the bottom, bird study and ornithology. And you've got obviously a few different shapes and sizes here. And then again, what I've done is just done a copy of the pieces from the first and second page, but in a much smaller size. So hopefully, if you were working on much smaller pieces, you would have something to suit all of your pieces. So again, obviously you would just cut them, all of these out and store them in your file folder. So that's the ornithology set. The third set is the entomology set, and again, exactly the same concept in that you've got this gorgeous file folder. It's got some some words down the bottom there. That you can tear out or cut out to use on your pieces as well. So really nice. And then this one, what I have done is basically included 2 lots of identical pages, but some are bright and some are sort of more vintage looking. Because again, depending on the type of look you're going for, you may like to have the bright ones with these really bright sort of butterflies. You may prefer the much dulled down kind of versions. So you've got page 1 and 2 are the, what I would call the vintagey style colours, like that. And then you've got pages 3 and 4, which are the slightly brighter colours like that. And of course, if you didn't want to use them in their frames and things, you can always fussy cut the butterflies out as well. So it's got a multi-purpose, how you can use this kit. And as I say, all that can obviously be stored then inside your folder. So that's all of the kits. And then what I did was I just created some background pages, that hopefully, they would obviously complement a whole variety of journals and projects. But again, they've picked up lots of elements from all of the Curators collection kits. So, you should find that they would go with a lot of those pieces from the kits. So that's your first page. These have all just been printed on, regular copy paper. They're just on white. Haven't coffee dyed them or anything like that, but I'm sure that they would look nice coffee dyed. Then you've got this one. There's a set of 10. It's 10 background pages, and actually I think this one I have altered now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one has changed now. I don't think it contains this bright pink flower. I think it's got something else there now, so I do apologise for that. Please ignore that page, but it's very similar. It just has something else there, I think. Then you've got this page here. I love this page. It's probably my favourite page. This one here, which actually now I'm looking at, maybe this is my favourite. I'm not sure. I quite like them all. And then you've got this one here with some yellows, which weirdly I also really, really love. I love the way it's with the tealy colour there. And then you've got these ones. And again, obviously these are really designed for use with junk journals, so sort of to be folded in half. But of course, these can be used for all sorts of things. You can fussy cut parts from them, you can tear them down, use them sort of as you wish, really. This one, I also really love this one, actually. I love the kind of contrast between the black. This one here. And then the final page, page 10, is a much more neutral one that you can obviously back your, much more fussy pages onto if you wanted a plainer one just for journaling. So that's the background pages. I hope that you like them. I think they turned out really pretty, and yeah, I can picture them with a whole bunch of different journals, not just those to go with the Curators collection pieces. So to just give you a couple of examples of how to use these. Let me just move my piece of fabric out the way. So back to my messy desk now, I'm afraid. So if we just have a look at basically, you know, how you would use these when you get them. So if I just take this one here, for instance, and I will just show you how quick and easy it is to assemble the storage folder. So literally just cut it down, you know, nice straightforward shape. It's not, you know, not a hideous shape cutting out or anything like that. Okie dokie. Yeah, I've been really excited to do my video. As I say, I have been working on these for a little while, so I was really excited and couldn't wait to come on and share them with you guys. I hope you like them, because I know that, you know, storage is always a bit of a situation really, and I thought actually these are just handy, you know, because you can even just take these out with you with just your little bits in. So quite ideal for even traveling and everything. So that's your little file folder, and then just literally fold it over so that your top edge meets the other edge, like that. And then you're just going to fold your side pieces in, like that, and like that, and that's it. And then you're going to glue obviously those little sides together like this. Okay, and that one. Okay, press that in, and then let me just get something to lean on so that I can just ink this up. And again, I mean, they're a nice neutral colour, these file folders, so you know, if you wanted to then use them to store other things, as I say, this is blank, so you can just write on there whatever's in there, and you could just pop on a different picture to use them for all sorts of things. But I mean, hopefully I might do some more of these Curators collections in some other themes. You know, we'll kind of see how it goes really. Okay, so straight away looks really nice and vintage. That's it, and just ink it all around. Okie dokie. There we go. So that's your little storage file folder. I mean, literally that must have taken like a minute and a half or something to put together. So really quick and easy. And then obviously, you know, you can just fussy cut your pieces out. I mean, these have all been printed on 160 GSM sort of finish card. The background pages, as I say, I have printed those on paper, but these have been printed on the finish card. So, and it's on white. Again, I haven't tried coffee dyeing these. I'm sure they'd look great coffee dyed. And I haven't tried printing them on ivory. I'm sure they would look gorgeous, you know, printed on ivory or coffee dyed. So obviously you could just then, you know, sit in front of the TV one night, fussy cut all your pieces. Some of them are sort of fussy-ish frames, if you see what I mean. But again, as I always say, you know, don't worry too much, because I mean, nobody really knows how that frame was, you know. So easier than fussy cutting a circle, I always think. And then you've got some that are just completely straight, so you know, really nice and easy for fussy cutting. And then obviously once you've cut all your pieces, they can all just be stored inside the storage folder. So I hope you like them as much as I did. I was really excited and yeah, just couldn't wait to do the video. So I really hope you like them. Another thing that I thought they were pretty good for was, this is the small page from the botanical set. So if I just pull that in, she says, no, I can't see it anywhere. Okay, so this is the small page from the botanical, and what I've done is I've printed this onto fabric. You'll have to excuse that it's kind of gone off the page a little bit. You know, that's just obviously the perils of printing onto fabric, I think. So yeah, I've printed them onto fabric, and I thought they were just perfect for making those little cushions that I did a tutorial on, wow, really early last year, kind of, yeah, probably this time last year or something. So I thought they were just brilliant for making things like that. Obviously, again, I haven't inked this up or anything. I'm pretty sure it would look cool and, you know, fantastic if it were all inked. So we just ink around there. And then again, you know, you could just pop a little bulb pin. I have one here. Do I have one? Oh, again, everything but a bulb pin. Isn't it always the way? You know, in my little tin, I have literally, you name it, it's in that tin. Everything except for a bulb pin. Well, I'm sure that you get the idea. And yeah, obviously, I will try and remember to link my tutorial to that. But yeah, you could just put a bulb pin through it and obviously attach that to your journal. You could always put some lavender or something in there. But I just thought they were super cute. And as I say, I mean, that's printed onto fabric and they look really pretty, don't they? So yeah, I just thought they were ideal images for these types of things. So I shall move those out of the way. So let's do a little project, or a little, you know, decorate a little piece using some of these. So I've got here a glassine bag. This one's a sort of biggish bag. It's got, you know, a gusseted edge. I'm just going to fold it over and, you know, make like a little booklet from it. So let's just decorate the front here. Now, which ones shall we use? Shall we use the birds? Shall we use the botanicals? Shall we use the butterflies? Oh, decisions, decisions. Right, I'm just having a look here. Well, let's use the botanicals. I just can't resist flowers, I think. And actually, I have got the botanicals printed onto copy paper, which might be better for the glassine bag, to be fair. So let's use this azalea. And all I'm going to do is actually tear it out. I'm not even going to bother fussy cutting that. I mean, I do really like torn edges, you know. So again, don't feel that you have to even fussy cut all of these. You can, you know, you can tear them down. I also really love this one, actually. They're a couple of my favourite images. So that's the azalea there, and let's just pop some of this pretty background page onto the bag. Actually, let's use this one. Oh, now which side do I want to use? Let's go for this side. I'm just going to, again, just tear that down like that, and then we'll just tear that across the bottom and then across here, and we'll just tear it down at the side as well. Okay. I mean, isn't that just so beautiful? You know, I mean, to me, that just looks lovely as it is. It doesn't even really need anything else. But I mean, of course, we will put other things on, but I just think that looks lovely exactly as it is. So I'm just going to glue that down onto the glassine bag. And again, I mean, you can obviously coffee dye your glassine bags. They coffee dye really well. I haven't done that here. I mean, I know I've talked about this before, but you know, I coffee dyed loads of stuff in the summer, but I wish that I'd coffee dyed more, because coffee dyeing in the winter is not really much fun. It just makes such a mess in the kitchen, and you know, it just creates a huge clean-up operation afterwards. So yeah, this year in the summer I shall coffee dye even more stuff to keep me going way longer throughout the whole winter. So but when you're doing it, you think you have coffee dyed a lot of stuff, so you think, oh, you know, surely that's enough. But no, shocking how much more you can still, you know, still get through. Okay, so I spread that out like that, and then I've got this piece here. Again, I'm just going to take my Distress ink. Oops. Yeah, I really love these background papers and these pieces, to be honest. They're just really pretty. They're, you know, the colours are just really lovely. Just my type of thing, I have to say. I mean, I say that all the time, to be fair, because I love most colours. And weirdly, I mean, I even love a sort of monotone, you know, I love like the Symphony Orchestra kit with the just black and ivory, I think is also really lovely. So I think I'm just a bit of a sucker for, you know, for pretty images, be them coloured or neutral. Neutral? You know, dark. I just, yeah, just a sucker for pretty stuff, I think. So long as it's got something pretty going on, I'm just going to be suckered in and just love it. So, right, let's just ink all around there. Am I the only person who, as soon as I get a glassine bag out, I just think of Laurie, Girl from the Ridge? I just, I don't know why, but she uses glassine bags all the time, and I love her work so much. And she just makes everything just look so amazing and sound so crunchy. Yeah, as soon as I pick them up, I just straight away picture her. So yes, I don't know whether I'm alone in that or whether other people also feel that way, but I just love her stuff so much. Right. So we'll have that there. Now, what things have I got laying around? Got some lace here. And we could just pop a bit of lace running down the side. Oh, that's really pretty, isn't it? So let's just pop this down like that. So I mean, you really don't even need to make much effort. There's, you know, these things just are coming together just really without much effort, you know, whatsoever, really. Don't know whether that's quite long enough. Let's just see what else I've got. Whether I've got a longer piece or anything. Got this fabric. That's probably a bit strange. Bit strange, maybe. What else have I got? Just having a look around, seeing what else I've got laying about on my desk. I mean, obviously there's a ton of stuff laying about on my desk, but whether or not it's the right stuff, that's the question. I mean, you would think there must be something. Must be something in amongst all of this. Oh, I might just have a label, you know. So again, just ink that up. Like that. Right, let's just go for that piece of lace because it saves me looking around for another piece. Okay, glue that down there. Okie dokie, oops. Again, just got things stuck all over me now, and I've only just that second picked up the Fabri-Tac. Definitely very sticky glue. Let's have that there. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of that little sort of, oh, might not be able to. I thought I'll get rid of that sort of edge piece, but actually without cutting it, I don't think I'm going to be able to tear that off. It's a bit fiddly, so I'll just leave that on. That's fine. That's fine, doesn't matter. Right, let's just glue that down. Okay. Again, just press that down like that. Oh, come on. And then we can just pop that label on. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you're all doing a bit of crafting. Press that down. Hope you're as excited by these as I am. Right, there we go. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? Right. Oh, just stuck all over me. Right, okay. Now I'm just having a look through the butterflies to see whether we might want to have a little butterfly on there at all. So just having a look to see if I've got one that would be a sort of suitable one. So let's just have a look at this. And then what I will do, I think, is fussy cut the actual butterfly out itself rather than the frame. I mean, you could have it, whoops, you could have it in the frame, but I think that would look a bit strange. But just before I fussy cut it out, let's just check, just in case. It's probably a bit strange. I mean, to be fair, it even looks good like that, doesn't it? Kind of layered up, but I don't think I do want that. So I'll just put that to one side. I've got some of my fussy cut butterflies here ready to use. So let's just take one of those instead. Just having a look, see if I've got a pinky shade one, you know, ready cut out, so you don't have to sit watching me now cutting more stuff. No, I don't think I have. Right, let's just ink this one up because it's quite white looking, but hopefully once it's inked it will look okay. Well, actually what I should have done was obviously inked it pink, and then it would have looked even better, wouldn't it? Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? Let's just pop that there. Okay. And then, now, do we want to call it quits there? Is that enough? Or shall we see if we need anything else? I have got these little flowers. It's quite pretty, isn't it? And I have got my little journaling cards, which is sort of nice. They might be a bit big. Let's just have a look. I could have it there. I quite like it. I wouldn't probably put a brad through the edges of these because it's on that glassine bag, which is obviously quite delicate, and I think obviously a brad might just punch through the bag. So I would just leave these, you know, just with their ends, or of course you could just chop the ends off and not have them with those little curly end bits at all. So, oh, let's go for it. Let's pop this on. That. Okay, and then let's just pop that white flower down, because although it sounds quite weird, something was calling me about that white flower. Sorry, let me just wipe my nozzle clean from my glue. Oops. Come on. like that. And then do we want some bling? I suspect we probably do. Oh no. What colour? That's the question. What colour bling do we want? What colour bling do I have nearby? That's the next question. I would like the black, I think. I don't know why, but for some reason the black one I just had in my mind would look nice. But I might be wrong. Sorry, that's my dry wipe that I've just used. Do we like it like that, or would we prefer the silver bling? Let's just check. Because we don't want to stick it down and then think, ooh, mistake. Mistake. The silver looked better. Oh gosh, come on. Oh, I prefer the silver. Yeah, lucky I didn't go for that black one. Right. So we should just pop this one down like this. Oh, come on. No, what's going on? Oh, it's now stuck all over me again. Okay. Let's just dab that up with my dry wipe. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? Right. That's so pretty. I really, really love how that looks. So I hope you guys really like it as well. So that's obviously using those gorgeous botanical ones. And obviously there are, you know, the entomology and the ornithology as well. But that was just a quick craft along, just so that you could see a couple of ideas, you know, of what you could do with the kit. Hope you like it. And as I say, it's available in my Etsy if you wanted to go and check it out. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.